Today, I am delighted to be speaking with Karen Bruyn, the Head of Development at G7 Renewable Energies. Welcome to our studio, Karen.
Thank you, Nicolette. It's good to be here.
So in a recent webinar, you were quoted as saying, "Women hold half the world's potential. Imagine what can be achieved in a world free from gender bias with equal opportunities for all." So what comes to mind for you on what can be achieved in the energy market, specifically around this quote?
Well, this statement really came from the fact that women make up just over 50% of the world's population. I don't believe anyone is intentionally excluding women, and it's rather a systemic issue that women make up merely 32% of the global renewable energy workforce and just 21% of the wind workforce. There's truly no limit to what can be achieved with equal opportunities for all. We're really at the start of the renewable energy rollout in South Africa, with current installed capacity of wind and solar just around 3.5 gigawatt. This will grow to 26 gigawatt with the steady rollout of the integrated resource plan in the next 10 years. And this is really only in the utility space, not even mentioning the opportunities for private PPAs and embedded generation. So this renewable energy transition comes with its own opportunities, complications, and challenges. And I believe to solve this and roll out the plan successfully, it just makes sense to tap into the entire pool of talent, which comes with a diverse workforce.
Right. So is there any particular area where opportunities will open up for women post-COVID-19 lockdown? And this can relate to any sector.
Yeah, I believe that COVID-19 really affected everyone quite differently, and I think it will continue to do so. It forced some to rethink the systems and structures within which we operate, like how to structure something that used to be quite straightforward, like working conditions. Work from home and flexible hours now bring about new opportunities, but also challenges, especially for parents juggling the work-life harmony. So there's significant advocacy to fast-track the rollout of the integrated resource plan as a form of stimulus to restart our economy. Ramping up installed wind capacity by 1.6 gigawatt per annum, as allocated in the IRP 2019, would create additional annual investments of around 40 billion per annum in South Africa. So I believe that that's really a way that we can deliver jobs, clean, affordable power, and energy security required for sustainable recovery. The steady and potentially fast-track rollout will create opportunities throughout the value chain. Local manufacturing of components can create many opportunities for women and men.
I'm so glad that you mentioned these job opportunities. So in South Africa, the unemployment levels are extremely high, and the lockdown has worsened the situation. So in your view, what role can businesses such as your organization play in supporting women and specifically youth during this time? What type of interventions can be implemented to address the unique challenges that women and youth are facing?
Pre-COVID-19, we were already the most unequal society in the world. And I believe that COVID-19 amplified inequalities even more. I think businesses that are in a position to do so should consider internship opportunities. Internships really can help youth gain valuable work experience, especially in this period where employment opportunities can be less due to COVID-19. At G7 Renewable Energies, we've had 30 interns over the last 9 years, and over 70% of them are now working in the field of renewable energy. I think youth development is crucial for the growth of this industry, and at the same time, young people bring unique skills and fresh perspectives to the work environment. Last week alone, I heard 2 women with toddlers say that it would have been easier if they weren't working now, and if they had the financial means, they probably would not, because it's quite challenging to juggle the work life with family and work at home all in the same space. The UNEP also recently released a study showing that we are actually regressing in these last few months, with women taking on more traditional gender roles. I think businesses really plays a big role to support women by offering flexible working conditions and being empathetic to the out of the norm situations. This is also where We Connect comes in, or Women Energy Connect. It's a recently established network that I co-founded for women working in renewable energy in South Africa. Creates a space for women to connect and learn. We launched in May 2020 and already saw interns connect with CEOs. Saw quite a few mentorships form. Having the space to connect with other women in the industry is not only a support network, but it also really helps with knowledge sharing around these unique challenges that we are all now facing.
It sounds like a fantastic initiative. So one of the questions that I love to ask each of the interviewees is, which personalities have molded your career path as mentors are so important on this journey? So who has been your guiding star, and what advice from your mentor would you like to pass on to others?
Yeah, over the past 10 years, I've been really fortunate to work with people with very different leadership styles. From some, I've adopted certain aspects of their management styles, and from others, I've learned what simply does not work. I'm fortunate to now work really closely with two leaders with very different styles and approaches. And Nicolette, you're right, mentorship really is so important. To grow, you need to go beyond your comfort zone. And sometimes when you doubt yourself, it's really helpful to just have that person nudging you in the right direction. Or, throughout your career, you will face many crossroads, and it's awesome to have somebody that you can chat to that's been there before and understand the situation that you're in, to just give you some direction when you're feeling a little bit lost. A few of my favorite lessons, I guess, you do not really have to know everything. If you manage to surround yourself with knowledgeable people, if you persist long enough, you cannot fail. And life is short, just have fun along the way.
Those are all very good points to pass on. Karen, thank you so much for sharing your personal insights with us today. And thank you to our viewers for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more GenderLens and other expert interviews.